What's up everybody, welcome back to the Road to Glory. We're on episode number 77. Again, recorded about 10 minutes after the last one, so comment of the day is going to come from me. Well, my comment is that I'm very glad that after this one, we're going to be up to date and we can do some normal-ish Road to Glory stuff. So, I did as well. I showed you one little bit of investing in the last episode. I'm going to show you a little bit in this over Christmas whilst I was at my mum's, and when I then come back and stuff like that. I bought a crap load of 83s. After I did that De Bruyne that I showed you in the last episode, I then went and spent the rest of my coins on 83 rated players for the guaranteed Team of the Week SBC. Comes out every year, came out this year. I was picking them up for like 1800 coins. They did actually rise at one point to like 2,500, but I assumed they would keep going up like they did last time during Black Friday. They didn't. After the initial hype, they kind of dropped back down. I ended up selling most of them for a tiny little bit of profit, and a couple of them, like this Malcolm, where I was losing 100 coins plus tax, so it was an interesting one. Selling a few, like this Glick, I got in for 1800 coins, sold them for 2,000, you knock off 100 coins for tax, you made 100 coins, it's proper crap. There's others that, like, I was getting the add-ons for like 1,700 and selling them for like 2,300, so you make like 400 or 500 coins, but it's not particularly good, but making my coins back. So by the time I sold it all, I'm going to jump to live and I'm going to show you guys. I invested about 550k and I have currently got, sitting on my account, 530, but I've still got an absolute crap load of stuff that I need to sell. So we made a bit of coins off it, made like 50k. But if I'd have sold them all during the initial hype, I would have had a lot more. So what actually happened whilst I was selling them, I got banned from selling. So I had to go on the web app to sell it, and this is me then coming back, having sold all of the stuff on and actually being able to access my club. Because what we needed to do, and the reason I was now selling at this point, was FUT swap. I needed to get the last FUT swap that I had sitting in my club to trade it in. You can see there I've got 513k. I sold a couple more of them. There's some probably still just on the transfer list or something like that. But what we needed to fix our unassigns. The only things we've got left now is Kollarovs and Benders that are still in my unassigned to this day. But we needed to get out our FUT swap player, which is what we did. We've also got a FUT Champions pick. It's a max 84 overall. It is for finishing in Silver 2. And we got ourselves on Jida Offo. So I was getting a little bit confused where that daily blins come from in the last episode to do that Van Aanholt. He was obviously from the week before we actually kind of played. Or did we? No, we got 2 back-to-back Silver 2s, didn't we, in a row? So that's probably where he come from. And then we've just got this crappy one. But basically, it's FUT swap time. I was dilly-dallying for ages about what to do. Whether I should do the Kazawa and trade in all, I believe I've got 9 of them. I think it was all 9 to get Kazawa. I could have got that wrong. Maybe I couldn't. I'm pretty sure I could do Kazawa. Or I could do Lerma and get some packs. And the decision I decided to go for was Lerma. Just because I've already got Dani Alves on the other side. And I can't imagine myself ever really needing Kazawa. Because we've got Footmas Thiago Silva who gets a perfect link to Dani Alves. And that's full chemistry for both of them, basically. So it seemed a bit pointless to get Kazawa. He didn't actually look that good. Whereas Lerma seemed pretty decent. I'm not sure I'd ever actually use him. We might use him as a sub. We've got that Zachariah as well. But we've got Arias, I suppose, who links together with him. There's Davison Sanchez. I don't know. Maybe we'll use it. Maybe we won't. But it was the choice between maybe or maybe not using Lerma and some packs. And maybe I'm definitely not using Kazawa and some packs. So I went for Lerma. Everyone says he's really, really good, to be honest, if you like. He's got, if you take a look at his stats, really good. 94 stamina is pretty crazy, 87 aggression. Get some extra strength and defending and stuff like that on him with a sentinel, and you're absolutely laughing. So we picked him up. We had a couple more of the FUT swap players left over. I didn't have enough to get Gamero, otherwise I probably would have got him. Just from missing ones that were like, score 2 goals and win in 5 Div Rivals matches with Serie A players and just stupid stuff like that I just couldn't be bothered to do for the sake of getting a FUT swap Gamero. Like, I wasn't actually that bothered by him. So instead I just played it kind of casually, made sure I got the ones for squad battles, made sure I got the ones for the SBCs. And if I did any others while I was just playing FIFA normally, we did them. That was fine, and we managed to get ourselves a Lerma. So anyway, we're going to jump to live and I'm going to show you guys how I got on in FUT Champs. Like I said, last episode where I was catching you guys up was with me re-qualifying for FUT Champs because I only finished Silver 2, so I didn't have enough tokens to do it. We did that, we jumped in, and at this point, we have 4 wins and 4 losses, which is the worst start. In fact, at one point I was 3 wins and 4 losses, which was the worst start of FUT Champs I have ever had. Madness. But we managed to rescue it. And we managed to get ourselves Well, I'll show you the games first. I'll show you guys some of the games that we played in FUT Champs, and then we'll jump to live, and I'll show you where I actually finished up. We need to actually collect our rewards. I am going to tease you, and I'm going to make you wait until I come back, and we're going to open them during Team of the Year and see what we can get there. But anyway, you came up against, I mean, this is what happens when you're on 0 form on the Sunday, I suppose. You've got people with just normal teams, like bloody Blue Eric Dier playing CDM and stuff like that. Footman's Kevin De Bruyne was having, I mean, wait, no, surely we don't. Surely we don't. Do we actually, was this guy actually quite good? Did we almost concede a kickoff goal from our own corner? We almost did. It's a good job. Fabinho is broken on this game and auto-blocked that like an absolute madman. Anyway, this guy again was part of the new fandom of sit back, try and counter-attack basically, which is so much fun to play against in FUT Champs, and we were having a bit of a nightmare actually trying to break them down. So this is in the 39th minute now. I know we're just waiting for a bit of magic, to be honest with you. We're not getting it by losing the ball with Salah, and FIFA was just being a little bit ridiculous and kind of doing my head in. I'm not gonna lie, this was the first game back, and I was like, please don't carry on like this. I don't want to go 4-5. Luckily for me, an absolutely magical ball over the top. Lovely bit of skill from Neymar. He then Lacroquettes around the side. He cuts it back to Firmino and he finishes it off into the far corner. And we finally got the breakthrough in the 43rd minute. This was the first game I played on Sunday, and then my confidence kind of started to pick up. Once we stopped him scoring a kickoff goal and went into half time, I was like, okay, we're controlling the game. He's just sitting back and trying to counter attack. And as you've seen, he did almost score a couple of them from the counter attack. But I was feeling confident, and we actually started playing really, really, really good. And I believe we ended this FUT Champs. I say I believe, I know what we ended this FUT Champs. We after being 4-4, we ended 14-5. The loss we definitely shouldn't have got, but we did. It happens every week. You always get one undeserved loss in like every 10 games. But we managed to win the other 9, which is absolutely sick. This was one of them. This is the one that kick-started it. We managed to go 2-0 up with Mo Salah. Kevin De Bruyne then plays it on to Neymar, picked up by Firmino. Neymar, we're just passing around. I was just feeling confident. I even started. This is the first game, so we weren't going crazy on it. Do we throw a little bit of a skill move? A little bit of, go on, cut it. There we go. There we go. There's a little bit of a skill move. But we did actually in the other games. I'm not going to show you all of them because it would get really, really boring and long with me just like scoring goals and being like, whoa, and then I did the Lacroqueta. Oh, and then I did the, yeah. We're not getting into that, but I was using skills. I was actually playing quite good. The gameplay felt really smooth, which was really nice. We were scoring absolutely stupid finesse shots with Kevin De Bruyne because he's ridiculous and making people rage quit. So that was what we did there. We got a lot of rage quits on this Sunday, especially, like I said, this was the first game at the start. I was a little bit nervous is probably the word for it, and playing a little bit tentatively and not wanting to lose 4 games again like I did the day before. But when we got to this one, which I believe this was the 6th win in a row that we're about to get. I think this was win number 9, maybe win number 10, I'm not really sure. But a decent-ish team, I suppose. Like, we actually had some form at this point. We're like +5 or something like that, and he's come out with a proper bit of a weird team. But kicking off with an absolute screamer from none other than Fernandinho, of all people, which is a proper weird one. But 7th minute, he scores. I'll take it. Neymar then picks the ball up, goes down the line. Nothing too fancy, just a little heel-to-heel shot. Cuts back, gives it off to Fernandinho. I tried to do a little turn with the all-1 where you do the first touch, but we got fouled through the back and Neymar picked up the free kick. I was confident, but he moved his goalie. So this was only in the 10th minute. We'd scored 1 goal, and then we just sort of feeling each other out. And it was at this point I realised, okay, this guy's actually quite good. He's taking it kind of serious, and we need to actually play really, really well. But a beautiful through ball from Firmino to Salah. And this guy cocking his goalkeeper movement up this time allowed us to chip him and go 2-0 up in the 26th minute. Like I said, this guy was actually quite good, but at this point I was really, really confident. I'm just dribbling well and throwing in some skill moves. I was 100% keying in a Lacroqueta there, but he didn't do it, which is fine. The game's just stupid sometimes. But this guy was obviously 2-0 down and trying to force the play a little bit, and Fabinho was an absolute joke on this game, meaning he has absolutely no chance of it. And then Firmino gets his 2nd assist, or was it his 3rd assist actually? Maybe 3rd assist, 2nd one to Fernandinho of all people. When I first got him, I was a little bit on the fence about him. Turns out he's actually quite good. Again, this guy, goalkeeper movement, mugging me off when I was trying to do a nice little Ronaldo chop into Neymar, but he threw the ball out pretty dodgily, and then we go and do this. Oh, that is naughty. Neymar, stop that. We hit him with the dab. We hit him with the rage quit. Move your goalkeeper now, pal. There we go. I was a little bit excited after scoring. I actually scored 2 of them. I tweeted them both out. If you're going to go find them on my Twitter. I tweeted like, stop that Neymar. And then I said stop when he did it again. It was absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, let's jump to live. And let's show you guys what's been going on. So, we've got a lot of different stuff. We have got our Div Rivals rewards to collect, which we should be rank 3, which we are. So we're going to take a couple of untradeable 50k packs and hopefully pack ourselves a Team of the Year when we come back from skiing. We will open these packs when Team of the Years are in the packs. There we go, we've got them. We've also got ourselves off. Well, I've definitely pressed right, but never mind, it's fine. Yeah, we've also got ourselves our FUT Champs rewards, which we got gold free. So that is very, very nice. You guys just seen one of the later stage games. Like, that guy was alright, but we did manage to pick him apart, which was very, very nice. We were playing really good, to be honest with you, which was surprising. Anyway, we've got gold free, which gives you, of course, the 2 picks. Unlimited rating, which is very nice. No restriction of 84, which we've had from Silver 2 the last couple of times. 2 mega packs and a rare players pack, which is pretty decent. Plus, a requalification to FUT Champs is currently going on right now. I didn't qualify because I just couldn't be bothered to play. My finger's kind of screwed. I feel sick. I'm going away. So we just haven't bothered with it. And we can't actually open the packs until we sort out all these stupid blue color-offs that we've got. So we need to sort that out. We've got a load of stuff still on our trade pile, which again, we need to get sorted out. So that's what I'm going to do. Maybe while I'm sitting in the airport or something like that, I'll go on my phone and just get all these listed up. I do kind of want to open these 2. Shall I open them? Shall I open them? I'm very tempted. What I was going to do for you guys is just sort of show you where we're up to. Like I said, we got 550k. That was the amount that we invested in all of them 83s because we had a mill. And then obviously we did the De Bruyne and the Thiago Silva and stuff like that. And we invested over 550k. We've got it back. We still got loads of them Kollarovs. We've got, as you can see me selling all of the 83s here. We've still got loads of 85s and like Champions League cards and all sorts and crap loads of Benders and Kollarovs just on our trade pile. So we've had a bit of a mare there. And even a couple of Inform Kollarovs as well. So, yeah, we need to just clear all this out. Just liquidate, basically, for Team of the Year. Team of the Year is probably out by the time you guys are seeing this video. But it's not out for me yet. I'm very much undecided as to what to do. I should have done this a good few days ago, but I didn't. Because, as I keep saying in these videos, I just haven't been playing FIFA. I haven't really touched my consoles at all. So, other than like recording one game for Squad Builder Showdown, I've barely touched it. So we've just sort of left the team in limbo. Neymar's, oh my god, he was 575k this morning when I checked. He's 550 now. He's crashing like mad. A couple of days ago he was 625, so he's dropped 75k. I'm not really sure what to do. I was tempted to sell Salah and get a second Inform Mahrez. I imagine Salah's dropped absolutely tons as well. He is 200k now. He was 230, 240-ish. So he hasn't dropped as much. I'm not really sure what to do. Maybe I'll ask on Twitter because by the time you guys reply to this and see this video, it's going to be too late for me to do it because Team of the Year will already be out. I'm not sure if Neymar's actually going to get in it. But then him not being in it might actually make him go down in price because loads of them will come out of packs. If he is in it, he might hold his price a little bit. When people realise that like the Team of the Year one's going to be like 4 mil or something like that if he does get it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. I'll ask on Twitter so you guys can help me out. But that is where we're at with the team. I was thinking, like I showed you guys, to bring in potentially Van Dijk and Van Aanholt and Ederson. I don't know whether it's actually worth it. Maybe Van Dijk's going to get a Team of the Year and we could. It's all kind of hinges on Team of the Year and what happens if prices, to be honest with you guys. Like, we've got that mystery Team of the Year on the thumbnail. Do we want to buy one of them? Can we even afford one of them? I'm not really too sure. I suppose it depends who goes in. But I don't know if we'd be able to. We may be able to pick up a Van Dijk, but like how much does... I mean, that would be pretty sick, wouldn't it? Just to throw a Team of the Year player just in there just because it's Team of the Year and it's cool. How much does Team of the Year Van Dijk actually... Team of the Year Van Dijk is now. How much would a Team of the Year Van Dijk cost? Should we try and work it out? So, he's got a couple of special cards now. His road to the final one is 600k? Yeah, it's about 600k for the road to the final, which is 87 rated. I can only imagine the Team of the Year probably about 92, which would probably make it about 1.6 mil, something ridiculous like that. We probably couldn't afford it. We definitely couldn't afford it, let's be honest. Maybe we could if we got really lucky in some Team of the Year packs or something like that. I don't know. It would be so much fun though. It would be so good. If De Bruyne gets one, we're not doing that because we've got the Footman's one untradeable. If Danny Alves somehow gets one again, as he always bloody does, we've got the flashback one, so we don't need that. Neymar is never ever going to be able to afford him. Salah, I don't know if he'd actually be able to afford him, to be honest with you. Van Dijk or even De Gea might be out of our league, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. Should we get second in form Mahrez, which would then allow us to change our midfield up whatever? I was at first really hating on Fernandinho, but I think he's actually quite good, you know. He's not quite as good as Paulinho, but nobody ever is in my eyes. But what I was thinking is if we bring Fabinho over here, we could put Paulinho there. And then we just need to swap Salah for Mahrez to get De Bruyne full chemistry. So let me know what you think. What should be our next signing? Because when we sell all this stuff, we're going to have like 600-700k or something like that. So let me know what you guys think about it. That is what we're currently rocking. Should we sell Neymar? Should we sell Salah? I don't know. You guys are going to have known the answer by the time you've seen this video. Whether I've done the correct one or not, you guys are going to have to wait and see. We've got a crap load of packs sitting in the store. We can't get to it until I sort this stuff out. Shall we do this? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to see what we get in our FUT Champs rewards. Skriniar, 86, Joe. That's alright. That's okay. That's actually pretty decent. Do you know what? I'll take it. Would he upgrade? Is he going to go in the team? Is he going to upgrade it? Probably not, but he is an 86 rated player, so that's alright. That's decent. That's decent. These are from the team of the week. That is, obviously these are locked to a team of the week. So the team of the week that these are from is, if I take a little look, if I go on FUTED, is the team of the week 16. Just for you guys know, Skriniar, Pereira, Gomez, Hazard, Felipe Anderson would be sick, and then we could sell Neymar. There's a Firmino in there, which would be very annoying to get, but there's even a Luca Digne. I wouldn't mind picking him up just because he plays for Everton, but who are we going to get? Comes. Good. Okay. So that's pretty average. I mean, it's not average. Skriniar's decent, but we're never really going to use either of them, is kind of the problem with that. Tempted to take Sinclair just for a super sub, but I'm going to take Combs just because he's 84 rated. So there's my two red cards. Neither of them are really going to upgrade the team. We could potentially upgrade it for Team of the Year, but we'll have to see what we get in our packs for Team of the Year. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you when I'm back from skiing for a Team of the Year pack opening.